Alrighty, welcome back to another new Portal Summon. There is a new hero featured in the Challenge Festival number 2. It's a new bard, and we're gonna have a look at it. And before that, we're gonna do some pulls as well. So, let's see who we have here. So, the new one is Belladonna, a new purple bard. She is a rogue with the same passive as Ojima, Narcissa, and Riz, in which she reduces the amount of mana increased by special skills by 50%, and it applies to all enemies in the battle. So just to show, this is actually in the second break phase, where she gets a defense up, which is actually one of the better Alpha Eater breaks. But I'm not going to go too much into the stats because the stats here are a bit inflated because there's not going to be more of a chance that you're going to double break this at the time being. It's more towards having this as a standard stats, which is pretty good by itself. And yeah, so I'll just touch on the special skill instead. Mystical Concerto, which is the okay, did I just say concerto? Mystical Concerto. Average mana speed, recovers 42% health for all allies, which is a decent health gain. All allies recover additional 8% health for each fiend owned by the allies. So if you're against a fiend maker like potentially Amethyst, what are the new fiend makers? So something like Adelinda, for example, or maybe Cleaver, Fortuna. So you will recover additional 8% health, which kind of helps in terms of getting rid of some of these annoying fiends. Like some of the fiends can be a bit more over the 50% mark of which they absorb health. So this one actually helps a lot. At the same time, all allies get plus 54% attack for 4 turns. This is very, very good, especially when you're using this on offense, which you want to kind of buff up. Say, for example, you have a double costume Domitia and a Aramis, all of which are average speed. You can kind of use this to inflate their health, inflate their attack stat, and those two will probably kill one side by themselves. And at the same time, all allies are immune to buff dispel for 4 turns. This is a pretty niche kind of buff, but I think as we move forward, when you have this up, it kind of negates certain new heroes. Like for example, you have like costume Zinkita, which kinds of dispel buff straight away. You kind of have a few others which kind of dispel buffs. So having this, it's some sort of niche and some sort of being kind of effective in its own way. I'm not saying that it's very it brings a very huge impact, but it has its own uses as and when you encounter certain defenses as you go along the game. So I think this is a really good support, really good healer, really good attack buffer. And the only thing that's missing out of here is just the cleansing, which I think we can you can't ask for everything, but honestly I think this is one that's really good. And at the same time, they are refeaturing Ojima, which is one of the best minion destroyers slash bar slash yellows on defense right now, together with Jove and N. And also Phonexa, which is one of the good red healers, as well as giving critical chance and 50% attack, which could pair very well in like certain Titan teams, or potentially in wars as well. Average speed, of course, it takes 9 tiles, but hey, it's also good, I think, against you can see this against Mother North and anybody who's reviving. So so these are all the new the bards that are featured. The new one here, Belladonna, Ojima, Phonexa, and then you have like the others that are currently featured. Where are the bards? Let's go and have a look at some of the bards here. Winifred is around, Riz is around. I would like Karnov actually, or Toxie. And then there's Narcissa, and as well as the 4-star bards, Zabog, Garyas, and as well as the 3-star Zarel. So we are going to do quite a number of pulls for this. I am pretty excited to see if we can get any one of these new bards, because I've been saving up for these bards. At the same time, there are some, niche heroes from the other, basically the other challenge events combined together that we wouldn't mind getting. I have just recently Max Bobo, which I'm gonna use in Rush Wars. And yeah, so hopefully let's see what we can get. We have about 43 pools here. Also, the one thing I would like to emphasize in this summon portal is that you will not get any season 1 heroes, which is a good thing. And I guess, that's where you can kind of make the most use out of your gem usage as well. So let's get into some pools. We are not going to do all 43, probably just do about 30, and maybe 30, and then maybe a couple of 10 pools, and let's see where we go. I do need some feeders for Anubis, so let's hope that let's hope that it's not all feeders and we can get some good guys as well. The Andre is a really good healer, although I have not been using him as much as I want because of him being an average speed hero. But so far, we are not getting any 5 stars yet. So we are going to just keep opening chests as well. Zarel is a nice one. I have been using Zarel to success in 3-star raid tournaments. Thinking about using her in this particular portal for the what do you call it, the challenge events, but I'm not completely sure yet. But let's just see. Maybe she deals a little bit more damage than using a triple Zarola. Orla is a bit overrated. Zarel again. I only have one Zarel. I'm probably not gonna level anymore. Oriel, I've decided to strip off the barbarian emblems because I need them. But so far we are not getting anything, and that leads me to think that maybe we might have to give this portal a rest before we continue doing all these pools. Ugh. So far really nothing. Now obviously the pool rates are not as high as you would think they are. I mean, it's 1% for the featured, and then 1.5% chance for getting any other 5-star, and that is divided among, like, so that the rates are probably like 0.1% or something like that, which is sad, but oh well, what you can do. Let's just use up our coins here, I guess. No point saving them for any other challenge event. I don't think. Maybe when Jove comes up, when that event, that masquerade for Jove comes up, maybe we'll make use of them. But for now, this is a sorry excuse of using our coins. Pretty sad, we're not gonna get anything much here. Yep. Kind of expected, but yeah, I did the same thing when Ojima was first featured, and really I didn't get anything except for maybe a Narcissa, but even that was off the video, I think. Alright, I'm just gonna do one 10 pull and then probably save the rest for the next day. Yeah. Yep. I'm not gonna do any more pulls. This has been pretty sad here. I guess we will keep yeah, I'll probably do more pulls along the way, and maybe just tag it to like the posting page, maybe if I get anything. But yeah, good luck with your pulls. Anybody got Belladonna? If anybody's gonna level her, do let me know how you think about her. Personally, I think she's okay. She's good, but nothing beats Riz so far. I think Riz is the best bard in this portal. Too bad he's not featured this time. But yeah, good luck with your pulls. See you guys on the next video. GG.